You don't belong here. Hand over those 0:088 seconds. Grandfather's cabin doorway in designer boots, crushing pine needles like she owned the mountain. She held out her 0:15 seconds hand and demanded the keys to property my family had owned since 1963. I told her no. Her smile turned cold. 0:25 seconds. Keep the keys then. I'm calling the police. 0:29 seconds. So I kept them. 20 minutes later, deputies were at my door because Brenda had reported me for illegally possessing 0:36 seconds stolen keys to my own inherited property. I had to stand there in front of half the neighborhood, showing deeds. 0:44 seconds probate paperwork and identification while people watched like it was a public spectacle. 0:50 seconds. That was the moment I realized this wasn't about a misunderstanding. 0:55 seconds. It was harassment. Deliberate, calculated harassment. And Brenda had picked the wrong man. 1:041 minute. 4 seconds. My name is Miles Blackwood. I've spent 23 years building high-end security systems for people who don't trust the 1:111 minute. 11 seconds. World. Ranchers, executives, remote property owners, and the occasional survivalist with more money than sense. 1:201 minute. 20 seconds. I know how people think when they want access to something that isn't theirs. I know what desperate people do, and I know how to document every inch of it. 1:321 minute. 32 seconds. But the property that mattered most to me wasn't some client's compound. 1:371 minute. 37 seconds. It was my grandfather's mountain cabin in Pine Ridge, Colorado. He built that place with his own hands in 1963. 1:461 minute. 46 seconds. 40 acres bordered by national forest with a clear trout stream running through the lower end of the land. The 1:531 minute. 53 seconds. Cabin was old school craftsmanship, hand-cut logs, a stone foundation, and later an off-grid solar system. He and I. 2:022 minutes. 2 seconds. Installed together when I was a teenager. 2:052 minutes. 5 seconds. Every summer of my childhood was spent there. Grandpa taught me carpentry, wiring, engine repair, and one lesson I. 2:132 minutes. 13 seconds. Never forgot. Locks keep honest people honest. Dishonest people require more creative solutions. 2:222 minutes. 22 seconds. When he passed away at 91, the transfer was simple. Clean probate, taxes paid, deed properly transferred, no mortgage. 2:322 minutes. 32 seconds. No liens. Just 40 acres of family history, and a cabin full of memories. 2:392 minutes. 39 seconds. 3 months later, Brenda Hartwell showed up. She had moved to Pine Ridge from Denver a few years earlier, bought a 2:472 minutes. 47 seconds. Mansion in the gated section of town, got herself elected HOA president, and started acting like she ran the entire 2:542 minutes. 54 seconds. Mountain. She carried clipboards like weapons and talked in the voice of someone who thought authority was the 3:013 minutes. 1 second. Same thing as ownership. She walked onto my porch and told me my property was in violation of HOA standards. According to her, the log exterior was too rustic. 3:133 minutes. 13 seconds. The solar panels were an eyesore. My grandfather's old pickup truck was inconsistent with community aesthetics. 3:223 minutes. 22 seconds. She estimated compliance would cost me $45,000. 3:273 minutes. 27 seconds. I told her the property predated the HOA by decades. She smiled and said the HOA had full jurisdiction. 3:363 minutes. 36 seconds. Then she threatened liens, penalties, and a forced sale if I didn't comply. I told her to get off my property. She. 3:453 minutes. 45 seconds left, smiling like she'd already won. A few days later, while I was at a job site, I got a call from the sheriff's. 3:533 minutes. 53 seconds. Department. Brenda had filed a theft report claiming I had forged inheritance documents and stolen keys to a property. For 004 minutes that, according to her, didn't belong to me. At the station, Deputy Rodriguez made it clear he didn't believe a word. For 084 minutes, 8 seconds off it, but once a report is filed, they have to investigate. I showed him every deed, probate filing, and notarized. 4:184 minutes, 18 seconds document. He shook his head and told me what Brenda was really doing, not trying to arrest me, but poisoning my reputation. 4:274 minutes, 27 seconds in a small town, that matters. 4:314 minutes, 31 seconds so, I started digging. I spent days in the courthouse basement going through old property records, HOA filings, and 4:384 minutes, 38 seconds county documents. That's where I found the first crack in Brenda's whole operation. The Pine Ridge HOA charter. 4:474 minutes, 47 seconds had expired years earlier and had never been properly renewed. That meant Brenda's claimed authority over my property was worthless. 4:574 minutes, 57 seconds, but that wasn't the real discovery. The real discovery came when I started cross-referencing property sales. 5:045 minutes, 4 seconds multiple mountain properties had been forced into compliance disputes, then sold below market value to a shell. 5:125 minutes, 12 seconds company called Mountain Vista Development. 5:165 minutes, 16 seconds the registered agent for that company, Rick Donovan, contractor, enforcer, and Brenda's live-in boyfriend. 5:255 minutes, 25 seconds that's when I understood this wasn't just a power-hungry HOA president making people miserable. It was a land grab. 5:335 minutes, 33 seconds operation. And I wasn't the first target. I filed a legal counterattack. 5:395 minutes, 39 seconds harassment, false reporting, fraud, and interference with business. Brenda responded the way bullies always do when someone pushes back. She escalated. 5:505 minutes, 50 seconds soon, unmarked contractor trucks began appearing outside my property at dawn. 5:565 minutes, 56 seconds men with clipboards would stand just outside the boundary line taking photos and measurements. Official complaints. 6:036 minutes, 3 seconds started pouring in. Fire hazards, electrical violations, environmental concerns, zoning issues, dangerous structures. 6:136 minutes, 13 seconds each complaint triggered some new inspection. 6:176 minutes, 17 seconds, but I had two things Brenda hadn't counted on. First, everything on my property was legal and up to code. 6:256 minutes, 25 seconds better than code, actually. Second, I knew how to build surveillance systems. 6:316 minutes, 31 seconds so, I upgraded the cabin, motion sensors, infrared cameras, license plate capture, cloud backup, redundant. 6:396 minutes, 39 second storage, full perimeter coverage. If someone looked at my property sideways, I'd have it on video with a timestamp. 6:476 minutes, 47 seconds their inspections kept coming. A county inspector checked my solar system and told me it exceeded current standards. 6:556 minutes, 55 seconds utility worker inspected my meter and said my electrical setup was cleaner than most commercial sites. An environmental complaint went nowhere. 7:047 minutes, 4 seconds, but the pattern became obvious. Someone was using emergency reporting channels to bypass normal review and trigger fast investigations. 7:137 minutes, 13 seconds, and then more victims started coming forward. At a packed HOA meeting, Brenda stood up and called me unstable, dangerous, and a threat to the 7:227 minutes, 22 seconds community. She was trying to isolate me, paint me as some paranoid mountain man, and scare people into silence. Instead, 7:307 minutes, 30 seconds her scam started unraveling in public. A disabled veteran said she had hit him with fake accessibility violations. 7:387 minutes, 38 seconds teacher said Brenda threatened her with foreclosure over non-existent septic issues. Then a widow named Eleanor Denver approached me after the meeting. 7:467 minutes, 46 seconds, and handed me a folder. Inside were years of records, fee demands, fake violations, forged notices, and 7:547 minutes, 54 seconds correspondence tied to Brenda's campaign against multiple families. 6 families had already been targeted. Elderly. 8:098 minutes, 9 seconds enforcement. It was organized fraud dressed up as HOA compliance. Then things turned criminal. 8:178 minutes, 17 seconds me cameras caught Rick Donovan's crew cutting fence lines and dumping debris near my stream to create the appearance of environmental neglect. Later, they 8:268